I kind of went off on a little rant in my last video, and I'm going to start this video off with another little rant as well. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. I'm here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, getting in some beers, traveling from Des Moines, Iowa to New York City. And it is so difficult to find single cans of beer in the beer stores anymore or in grocery stores, make your own 6-packs, anything like that. And then when you do see a brewery that's put out like a mixed 12-pack, it's all IPAs with different names on them. Luckily, while I was in Minneapolis, I found a mixed 12-pack from Indeed Brewing Company, and it wasn't all IPAs, which is great. I don't mind having one IPA in the mixed 12-pack, but man, come on, breweries. If you're going to make a mixed 12-pack, give it at least 3 or 4 different styles. It doesn't need to be a hazy IPA, an IPA, a double IPA, and a West Coast IPA. You can put some other things, like that beer I tried yesterday, or reviewed yesterday, or I should say yesterday, whatever, you know what I mean, the pistachio cream ale, things like that. So that's my rant. I want to say kudos to Indeed Brewing once again for making a mixed 12-pack that had different styles of beer in it, because that is really cool. I really appreciate that. So, rant over with. The beer I have for you today is Day Tripper Pale Ale. And it's from Indeed Brewing, like I said. It's part of that mixed 12-pack that I found at the little liquor store in Minneapolis. Indeed Brewing Company is out in Minneapolis. Here's a picture of the can right there. Kind of just a nondescript can with a bunch of pastel colors underneath the lettering. Kind of cool looking to me. And on the can, it has once again, I should give kudos to this brewery because this is the second can of beer I've reviewed from them. And they have the canned on and the best by date. Canned on 12/11/25, best by 5/10/26. Excuse me. And not only do they have the canned on date, they have the ABV and the IBUs on their can. Everything I always ask for in a can of beer or a bottle of beer, Indeed Brewing Company puts them on their cans. So that's amazing. Thank you, Indeed Brewing. If you happen to see any of my videos, I really, really appreciate you putting all that info in the cans and making the dates really easy to read. So on the side of the can, it says Day Tripper Pale Ale, 5.4% alcohol by volume, 12 fluid ounces, 45 IBU. And then it says notes of grapefruit, marmalade, and dank. Marmalade. That's pretty funny to me, but I can't tell you why. So let's get it on into the cup here. On Untapped, this gets a 3.65 with over 30,000 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, I'm already getting some dank hoppy smells. On Beer Advocate, it gets an 89 very good with over 715 ratings. Once again, another beer that has a ton of check-ins, a ton of ratings. And I've never seen this before. I get to Minneapolis quite a bit. So, get a nose on it. When I first opened the can, I got like this wisp of dank hoppiness. But now, the nose is kind of very citrusy with kind of that orange peel dankness around the edges. Like if you smelled the inside of an orange peel, that pithiness. It's kind of got that lingering around with some nice fresh citrus smells. Color, I'm in terrible hotel lighting, but that's a hazy orangey yellow, hazy, can't see through it. About a fingernail, a little more than a fingernail's worth of foam that I'm not sure if it's just the hotel lighting or because it's so thin it's getting the color from the beer. But it's kind of a pithy, orangey white color. Well, I'm ready to find out if Day Tripper Pale Ale is anywhere near as good as that pistachio cream ale Indeed brewed. Let's find out. Cheers, everybody. It's medium bodied. There is some hop bitterness. It's citrusy, fruity. And then it leaves like a dank, almost marijuana weed kind of like flavor on the tongue on the finish. And it's somewhat drying. For a pale ale, this is a little heavy in my mind, but it's very flavorful. It's very tasty. You could crush a few of these without being tired of it. And overall, I think it's a stellar beer. I'd give the Day Tripper Pale Ale a big horns up. It's a tasty little pale ale. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this cup. Indeed Brewing Company, so far you're 2 for 2 in your mixed 12-pack. Look forward to trying the other 2 beers. Hope you all stay tuned for those. Keep your eye out for those videos. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.